Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the Sullivan family. It's Monday again, which is shopping day, seems to be at the moment. Sometimes I do try and go on a Sunday night, but I normally have ironing to do on a Sunday night, so I can't do both because it's just too much. So I tend to go on a Monday, but that then sometimes means that I don't have like planned meals for the whole week, because obviously Wednesday and Thursday the girls are dancing, so it's a bit difficult to plan meals around, and Noah has football and things like that, so it's a bit difficult to plan meals around all that. So yeah, anyway, it's Monday. I'm back at the supermarket again. It's I wasn't actually sure I was even going to make it this evening, to be honest, because this is like the 4th week now that we have poorly people in the house. I don't even know what people have anymore. It's like the same people getting sick each time, so it's got to be something different. Otherwise I'd just say it was the same bug going around. But we just seem to have been hit by winter bugs like full pelt at the moment, and poor Erin's been she's been poorly since Friday. So she came down really poorly on Friday. I don't think she was right on Thursday night, which was why I think she was playing up. So I think I've probably mentioned in the vlogs over the weekend, me and Ben, how that she's been a bit under the weather, but she came down poorly on Friday with a high temperature and a headache and all that sort of stuff. So she just had a day on the sofa. Saturday, she wasn't really any better. Obviously we went over to Inverness. Sunday she still wasn't any better, so I said if she wakes up on Monday and she's still not well, I'm going to phone the doctor, because 4 days with a high temperature is you know, quite a long time, and she's not really eaten anything in 4 days either. Maybe just the odd bit of crisps or something, anything that I can get her to eat really. I think she might have had a Kit Kat the other day, but she's been drinking the odd cup of milk as well because she likes milk. But even that, she says her tummy is sore. She hasn't really been sick or anything like that, so it's not, I know there's a sickness bug going around, but she hasn't really been sick, but she keeps saying that her tummy is sore. So anyway, I phoned the doctors first thing this morning for a call back, and I got a call back just after school, so about 3:30 or 3 o'clock. And he said to take her down, so I took her down to the surgery. And he was actually he was lovely. The doctor was really nice. He said he's seen so many people with so many kids with the same symptoms, and teachers actually as well, so it's obviously something that's doing the rounds at school. He said it is just viral, which I kind of knew that it would be. I knew it was just going to be viral, but with Erin especially, I worry much more because of everything she went through when she was little, and having sepsis and being so very poorly. I always worry more with her, and last year probably was the first year where I didn't kind of worry about her being admitted to hospital, really, if you like. You know, there were so many, the first year of their life was just about keeping them out of hospital, you know, because they both came home from special care to then go straight back into hospital a week later, like 11 weeks old, with RSV and bronchiolitis. And that was then both in hospital again for another week. And then, so the rest of the kind of winter and the following winter was just trying to keep them well and away from germs, which obviously with lots of other children in the house isn't all that easy. And then every year thereafter, Erin's always been much smaller than everybody else. And the paediatrician, because she's actually still under the paediatrician as well. Leah's been discharged now, but Erin's still under the paediatrician. And you know, he always used to say to her, we need to get her weight up, because every time she gets poorly, she gets hit with, because she was so, her weight was a lot less than Leah. Every time she gets poorly, you know, that's the first thing that kind of goes, and then she gets weaker. And anyway, last year was probably the first year that her and Leah are pretty much the same size. So she does have that. She never had that extra weight on her, and the paediatrician used to say, you know, she needs that kind of extra weight on her, which she never really had. But last year was the first year, like I said, that she did have. So and this year she's obviously much healthier, but it still worries me whenever she gets ill, especially when she doesn't eat anything. But he said he thinks she might have a bit of tonsillitis, which a viral tonsillitis. So she's got a bad throat, which I knew she had a sore throat anyway, because she's finding it difficult to drink, which is making her a little bit dehydrated. but we're trying to get her to drink little bits and pieces. But obviously he said there's not really much more they can do. Calpol, ibuprofen, but we have to keep an eye out for, you know, signs of dehydration in her, which was what I was worried about, because obviously they can go quite downhill if they're dehydrated. But anyway, just thought I'd give you a little bit of a fill-in of what's going on there. Ben was also ill this morning, so he was being sick this morning as well, although he's perked up and he seems much better. He wasn't feeling all that well yesterday. This morning he got up ready to go to work, and then he was starting to be sick, and he was like, I can't go to work now. So like I said, I didn't actually know whether I was going to make it to the supermarket or not this evening. His car's still stuck at work because it was broken. So it's just been, it just seems to be this time of the year at the moment. It's just quite stressful. Anyway, I've been to ASDA. I've done my ASDA shop. You'd be pleased to know that Plenty Kitchen Roll is on sale. It's on sale for £5.40 instead of £6.95. So maybe they've been watching my vlogs, you never know. But that's on special offer. I don't think anything else they've got. I don't know if anybody else shops the new ASDA bakery range, not the fresh stuff, but like the normal bread on the shelves and stuff like that. But the ASDA bakery range is so much cheaper. Like the bread is like 80p a loaf, and it's really nice. It doesn't go hard and stale like some of the other breads do quite quickly. I've also started buying the girls eat their wraps. I've started buying their brioches as well, and their pain au chocolat, and I've just bought their brioche baps today as well, because we have them in obviously in the chicken burgers, and it's the difference of like the expensive ones are about £2.15 and those ones are about 80p, and they're really nice. They're always really soft and fresh. So if you haven't tried it, try the ASDA bakery range, because it's always really good. I don't think there was anything else. Oh, nappies. That's something else actually that I use. I use ASDA nappies, the Little Angels ones. I have done for a long time, and I actually prefer them over Pampers, to be honest, and some of the bigger brands. And I do use them. They've started, I don't know if they always did them or if we didn't have them in our store, but they've now got super value packs of nappies. Flo's in a size 3 at the moment, although I'm not quite sure how much longer she will be. But they've got like a super pack of nappies. So there's 98 nappies in there for £5, which is like really cheap. And they're good quality nappies as well. I think they're like 56 pack or something is £3. So 98 nappies for £5 is like cheap. And I don't know if they do it in the pull-up range, but I mean we used the pull-ups as well, and they're always really good too. So yeah, definitely a good switch to make if you're looking for a switch in nappies. Anyway, I'm going to go to Tesco's now. It's freezing, it's really, really cold, and I'm going to go to Tesco's and get the rest of my shopping. Oh, it's so cold. I'm freezing. I've just done Tesco. I'm trying to think what I'm doing and what I'm saying, because it's cold. You come out of Tesco or the supermarket and you just get hit with a wall of freezing. It's that time of year. So I've done Tesco's. They didn't have any noodles. They didn't have any bourbons again. They didn't have quite a few things that I needed, which is really annoying. I used to do most of my shopping in Tesco's and get a few bits in ASDA, and now it's the other way around. I do most of my shopping in ASDA because they're normally stocked better and they're normally cheaper for a lot of things. But there are still some bits that I get in Tesco's that I like to get in Tesco's. But yeah, they didn't have quite a few of the things that I needed. But ASDA actually didn't have any. We're desperate for Albus oil. We've got like literally a couple of dregs left. And I actually forgot to say in the last bit that Flo is poorly again. So this is like the third cold she's had in about 4 weeks. So she's all bunged up again. And I don't even think she'd got over the last one. So how she's got another one, I don't know. I guess it's just because we're just getting hit with all these germs this year. Obviously COVID year we didn't really have anything because we were all wearing masks and no, they all seem to be bringing stuff back from schools left, right and centre. So anyway, so we didn't have any 𝚘𝚃. So I went to pick some up in ASDA, and it's only £4 in ASDA. I'm not quite sure what size bottle that's for, but it's the same price as it is in Home Bargains. I only know that because it says on the thing, we've matched Home Bargains. Because if I knew that when I was in Home Bargains, I would have bought some. But they didn't have any. So I thought, I'll have to get some in Tesco's. £7.20. Since when has 𝚘𝚃 been £7.20 a bottle? When did that happen? I mean, obviously we don't buy it very often because it lasts quite a long time because you only need a couple of drops. And I don't put it on her. I know she's a baby and I know you can get baby 𝚘𝚃. I just put it on some tissue in the room because I always find the baby 𝚘𝚃 doesn't really do all that much. So I just put it on tissue near her cot before anybody freaks out. But obviously the older ones used it on tissue or on their clothes or whatever. I used to be doused in the stuff when I was little. If you had a cold, my mum just used to, you know, tick it all over you. You couldn't afford to do that now because it costs so much money. £7.20. It's just ridiculous. Obviously I had to buy some because I haven't got time to go to Home Bargains in the hope that they've got some and then have to come back if they don't have any and get it in here. So I just picked it up anyway. Anyway, it's just ridiculous. I don't think there's anything other. I don't know. The prices seem to be kind of stable-ish, but they're all just high. Everything's just high, isn't it? Everything's just gone up, and it's just staying high at the moment, which is just rubbish. But anyway, I got a car full of shopping. I'm going to take it home and give it to Ben to put away, and he is feeling okay now, so I'm not being mean, because if he wasn't feeling all right, then I would have put it away, but he's feeling much better now, so I'm going to give it to him to put away.
How you doing, guys? Yeah, it's my turn. Thank you, Zoe, for handing over to me once again, handing over the vlog and the shopping putting away events that will happen after I finish speaking to you guys. My goodness, another week has flown by. Another week, another shopping haul. What can I say? The time is just flying, isn't it? So we're rapidly going towards Christmas, which is amazing on one hand because we love Christmas, but on the other hand it's like, my goodness, we are flying. So it'll soon be the Christmas haul, won't it? The Christmas shopping haul. That'll be in a few weeks' time. But we're really looking forward to it. Can't wait for Christmas. Can't wait. Right, I'm going to crack on because it is getting late. Just before we start, I just want to let you know I've got the oven on because Lizzie can't wait for her tea tonight. She's absolutely starving, so I'm going to put the pizza on in a minute for her so she can have her tea, bless her. Anyway, let's crack on. Right, from left to right then, we have got the milk top up. We've got, is that all the cereal we've got this week? Seriously? One box of Frosties. Okay, so we've only got one box of Frosties this week. Then we've got the apple juice top up, which obviously is for Elizabeth, Olivia and Noah. They love their apple juice in the mornings. And then we've got a plethora of fruit and veg and salad and veg. Basically, the kids love fruit with their packed lunches. Especially Isabel is an absolute fruit monster. She absolutely loves taking fruit to school with her in her packed lunch and all that kind of stuff. And so do the kiddies. They like to take what they call a piece or a snack to school as well. It's normally an apple or something like that. So we have got apples. By the way, I take these to work with me as well. They're absolutely lovely. They're the ASDA Zingy Crisp 𝚘𝚃 apples. I didn't say that last week, actually. I've been taking one to work with me in my packed lunch as well. And they're really, really nice apples. Anywho, so we've got grapes, kiwis, blueberries, and we've got red grapes down the bottom there. We've got the lettuce, like I say to you every week. For those of those that haven't watched one of our vlogs before, one of our shopping hauls before, what we decided to do a few months back was start to buy these iceberg lettuces, chop them up, wash them up, put them in a tub, keep them in the bottom of the fridge, and therefore sandwiches and maybe to add with meals and all that kind of stuff, just to save a little bit of money on the packet stuff, you know, the packet salads. We still buy those, which we have bought. I'll show you those in a minute. But it does cut down a bit of the spend. Anywho, moving down then, we've got a cucumber, we've got peppers this week, and we've also got a little paprika in there as a little hint. So Zoe is going to be making the cowboy beans casserole type thing. Yeah, the cowboy beans. We've been looking forward to this, actually. She's been wanting to make this for ages. And it's been something that's been on the back burner, but we decided this week that's going to be one of the meals that we want to try. We never tried it before. Sounds absolutely lovely. She's got all the ingredients tonight, so I cannot wait to try that this week. Anyway, we have got bananas. We have got red peppers, obviously, for the cowboy beans. We've then got the jacket potatoes. So obviously we'll be having jacket potatoes again this week, which are fantastic because I love them, and so does Zoe, and so do the girls. They love their jacket potatoes, especially after doing dancing and stuff like that. You know, it's another one of those meals that they like to have. What we normally do is cook them up, actually, cook them up in a batch, and then they can microwave them when they need them. It's just a little bit easier, and obviously saves a bit of energy, I suppose, because you're just using the oven once. Yeah, moving up then, we've got the soft medium sliced white loaf from ASDA, and tonight we've got a bit of a nice loaf because we're going to have fish and chips tonight. And I mean, like, fish and chips out the freezer, fish and chips, not fish and chips from the chip shop, not a fish supper. We're going to be having fish and chips tonight as a bit of a treat. So yeah, got a nice bit of bread for that. Moving across then, we've got I've just knocked the cucumber down. We've got, like I was telling you just a minute ago, we do buy some of this, but this is only for jacket potatoes. So if we're going to have jacket potatoes, there's one for the girls there, and there's one for me and Zoe. And that we put that with the jacket potatoes and some beans and whatever filling you're having with it, you know, and some of the salad dressing. It's really nice. Hiding in there is our Bliss yogurts. Again, if you haven't seen one of our shopping hauls, we love these. These are absolutely fantastic. We love them. They're a nice replacement for chocolate, you know, for lunchtimes and stuff like that. But highly recommended. Me and Zoe love them. We've got Frubes for packed lunches. We've got our usual weekly big block of cheese, which we get through in a week, just for pastas and everything. You know, it just goes, especially with the amount of children we have. We've then got sandwich fillers. We've got wafer thin smoked ham slices, another one. I'm guessing there weren't many. I'm guessing they were probably more economic to buy rather than a big tub this week. Wafer thin roast chicken slices. All of those are for sandwiches. We've got the yogurt, so we've gone for the 𝚘𝙀 again this week. The wildlife yogurts, obviously they were the cheapest. And then we've got some of the Just Essentials chocolate mousses, which the kids love. Actually, we used to buy a more expensive brand than that, but the kids love these, so there's virtually no difference, and they're a lot cheaper, so another recommended. Moving across then, we've got the Oreos because they're milk free, and Agnes loves them, and so do the other children as well. They sometimes have those for afters after their tea. Rocky bars for packed lunches. What else? Oh, what's this? Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Okay, I did ask for some more brown sauce, so they've obviously gone for a bit of brown barbecue sauce, so I'll give that a go. I'll let you know what that was like next week. I've never tried that, so I'll let you know what that was like. We've then got a Bisto top-up for mash, so that's what it mainly goes on, is mash. And then hiding behind there, we've got our favourite Nando's sauce. Nando's sauce, and just above it are the brioche buns for the chicken burgers, which we absolutely love. And if, again, I will say it every time I do a haul, if you haven't seen the chicken burger video, go and watch it because it's our favourite meal and it's absolutely lush and you will love it. So go and check it out. We've then got a sauce top up there, ketchup top up. And then moving up, we've got a wrap top up plus more bread in there. Obviously, we don't just buy one loaf. We've normally got 2 or 3 loaves when Zoe does her shopping. They last a day or so. We get through loaves of bread and milk like water. Honestly, it just disappears in this house. Moving down then, we've got a Nutella top up. What have we got in here? More ideas. Fingers, party rings. Oh, where did you come from? Oh, that's the one. Okay, so that wasn't supposed to be in the video. That was the leftovers from this week. So yeah, that's just an addition. I'll put that over there. You get out of the way. Then we've got the baby's food. So like I said to you last week, the baby's absolutely loving these Heinz First Steps. We still give her some of the frozen stuff, some of the homemade stuff and all that kind of stuff, and Zoe still makes the homemade stuff. However, this is her absolute favourite, and do you know what, sometimes you've just got to find what the baby likes and give the baby what she likes. You know, you can try her with different things or try him or her with different things, but you know, if they like those sorts of things and they're eating, there you go, you know, you've cracked it, haven't you? So same with the Ella's Kitchen fruits as well. So Florence absolutely loves these. She has these for like afters for the mains, or she sometimes have these mixed in with the breakfast. Same with the frozen stuff as well. Sometimes we'll just mix it up a bit, you know, mix things together just to give her a bit of different taste. And these as well, these are her main snack now. These Heinz Nature fruit medleys, they're her main snack. She's starting to have finger food as well, but the majority of the time these are her snacks now. And also sometimes we'll try with the wildlife yogurts as well. So it's just giving her a bit of variety, isn't it? You know, and she's doing really well with her food. So in fact, she's doing so well now that she's just drinking water and having these in the daytime and then having milk in the night time. You know, so what can I say? She's really going for the weaning. All right, next to that there, we've got a rich tea top up, because as I told you before, whenever we go out for meals, we normally take a packet of these with us. Yeah, and again, we can do a packet in one walk to the woods. There'll be a pack gone, you know, then that's only 2 or 3 each. Moving up then is Agnes's fruit. So like I say, do you know what? I'll just say it every week. Agnes, we're still trying her with the normal fruit, with bananas and things like that, but she doesn't really like the normal fruit. So to get some fruit inside her, these are fantastic. Go squeeze. She loves them. Oh, snapped into Mr. Kipling's, look. It's Mr. Kipling's for packed lunches and stuff, I guess. Snacker Jacks, because they're Joseph's favourite for his snacks. He loves them. He loves the rice, what are they supposed to be, rice crackers, are they? That kind of thing. Anyway, rice snacks, whatever. He loves those salt and vinegar ones. And then, obviously, looking back here, we've got a Walker's Top. And these are great value. I know they say great value, but they are great value, actually. Zoe's bought these a few weeks now. They are a good value, and they last the whole week for us. Going across, then, we've got some of the baked salt and vinegar. Well, they're nice, aren't they? I think they're for Olivia. I think they're out of bounds because they're for Olivia. Don't touch. There'll be a big "don't touch" sign on it. Olivia's crisps, but they look nice, don't they? Might have to nick a pack. You never know. Then we've got French fries at the back and some Doritos. Moving down, then more snack stuff, packed lunch stuff. So we've got some Kellogg's Nutrigrain bars, Nature Valley crunchy oat bars. Kids love these. Some fruit bakes because Joseph likes those. Nutella bars, I think even a couple of others like those. Yogurt flakes as well. They've gone in this week as well. So I think Joseph is quite a fussy eater, and sometimes he changes his mind of what he likes. So I think that's why we've gone for this week, just to mix it up a bit. And then we've got some crispy squares and some double chocolate mini rolls. Okay, these are normally used for afters, and I think is that the cheaper brand? Yeah, the ASDA TESCO. We've got ASDA TESCO on those ones. And then we've got a Kenco top up. So the one I bought last week's gone straight in the pot. So there's another one just in case for emergencies, because if we run out of coffee, then the world ends. So yeah, we need our coffee. It keeps me and Zoe going. So we always keep one in the cupboard just in case. Okay, so they're moving back. We've got the Kiddies smooth tomato sauce for pasta. They absolutely love it. Highly recommended. If your children don't like pasta sauce, give that a shot, because our kids love it. Honestly, they really love it. And then moving across, then it looks like we've got a top up of the easy foods in the cupboard. So we've got some baked beans and pork sausages, spaghetti rings. Yes, that's a bit of a top up on those. And then the pasta sauce this is the pasta sauce that me and Zoe really like. It's the ASDA spicy tomato pasta sauce. Cheap, cheerful, does what it says on the tin or the glass or the jar or whatever. Love those. They're our favourite. And then underneath there, I think we've got a beans top up as well. Yeah, there's a beans top up there. Paper towel gate. So we seem to have got over that at the moment. I think tonight's gate is 𝚘𝚘𝚃. I think that's what Zoe was telling me. I think she nearly passed out in the car, didn't she, or something, when she was talking about the price of 𝚘𝚘𝚃. It's ridiculous, isn't it, at the moment? Some of the prices of things are just absolutely crazy. And then over here we've got that's another one for Olivia. We've got the juice, this quadruple strength juice, which is brilliant. It does last. There's another one there. And then we've got mine and Zoe's Pepsi Max, which lasts us the week. And that's our little tipple. That's what we like to go for. That's the hard stuff. Yeah, we don't drink, so we go for that. And then just for well, it's not just for myself. Some of the kids like it as well. Some of the fizzy water. Because I don't like to just drink water. It's really boring. Myself, I mean, other people love drinking water, but I like if it's got a bit of fizz with it, it just feels a bit different, doesn't it? It tastes a bit different. So I quite like the fizzy water to drink rather than just reaching for the pop, you know. We're going for that instead. And there's a 𝚆𝙽𝙽 there, and then moving down, obviously we're going to have another curry night at some point. Yeah, another curry night. Then we've got jam, honey for cereal. Oh yeah, finished power balls for, I mean, these are quite good actually. These last about 63 tablets in there, and that will last us probably 63 days. We're going to use one a day, so 63 days, there you go. That was easy maths, wasn't it? I don't know why I made that so difficult. Then there's a pack of floor wipes, ASDA's floor wipes, some Dettol spray, and then Joseph's, just in the touch of the back there, is Joseph's brioche rolls, so his 𝚂𝚄𝙻𝙻𝙷, and then a pile of pictures that the kids have done. There you go. So that is the top tier of food of the shopping haul for this week. Okay, dropping down to the bottom then, some frozen. So we've got what's got in there? Potato pops, potato balls, whatever you want to call them, potato pops. Hash browns to go with the chicken burgers for this week. And then we've got what other goodies we've got here? Alpha bite potato bites, some kiddies, some more of those, some ice for mine and Zoe's drink. Over there, and then we've got some toiletries in there, and there's the 𝚘𝙪𝚃𝙃. There's the 𝚘𝙪𝚃𝙃. I might actually keep that in a safe somewhere. It costs so much money. I can't believe it costs so much, honestly. I mean, I suppose at least they do last, you know, 𝚘𝙪𝚃s. So but still ridiculous amount of money to spend. But what I wanted to show you with these is I always started to buy these refills. So rather than throwing away your hand soaps, these will actually fill up 2, and they're the same price as 1. So just to give you a heads up, we've started to use these, and actually we've got the kids involved as well, and they're quite happy to take it and help fill it up. You know, so they'll now bring us the plastic pot and help us fill it up as well. So it kind of teaches them a little bit as well about, you know, reusing and not throwing away and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so they're good. A top tip for the week. And then moving across, we've got what have we got here? Chicken burgers. Oh, we've gone for ASDA. We do mix up a bit with the chicken burgers, you know. We buy the Tesco's ones, but we've gone for the ASDA's 4 hot and spicy chicken breast fillet burgers. There you go. So we'll give these a go this week. They're all much of a muchness. They're all even. There's no real difference between Tesco's and ASDA. They're all much of a muchness, to be honest with you. It's whatever's cheapest at the time. But yeah, I can't wait for those. Love that. And then we've got fish because we're having fish and chips tonight. And then we've got chicken nuggets. What's that? Irish sausages. I couldn't work out what there was then. Sausages. And then we've got a chips top up. Chips top up down the bottom, and that's your lot. There you go. That's it done for another week. So that's the shopping haul done for this week. Obviously, like I say, in every week. We'll end up going to the shop a couple of times, maybe once every other day, to pick up milk, bread, and the usual stuff that just disappears, just absolutely disappears. But aside from that, we do the one big shop a week to top up the cupboards, the freezers, the fridge, you name it. You know, everything gets topped up. So yeah, that's it. Right, on that note, it's time to put all this away. So I'm going to go and give Olivia a shout in a minute. Olivia a shout. I can't speak. I'm losing the ability. I'm losing the ability to speak. It's getting that time of night, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to give Olivia a shout, and then we're going to put all this away. But for now, I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and thank you so much to everybody that does support us, because we really appreciate it, honestly. Me and Zoe have been talking about it recently, how much we support you guys that watch our videos and give us nice comments and that kind of stuff and good feedback. So we really appreciate it. But for now, that's it. Please subscribe to our channel, please hit the bell for notifications, drop us a like, and don't forget our link tree in the video description below and on our channel homepage for our Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. And guys, we'll see you in the next video. Bye!